Aika Aikawa, pure flower-loving girl from Alice Gear Aegis, is finally joining Kotobukiya's Megami Device line. She and her new gear were designed by Fumikane Shimada, and she's been built to be shorter in height than the previously released Sitara Kanashia, to match the character's appearance in the game. From the build of the torso down to the shins, the contours of her body are made to have a younger looking physique, most probably like a more accurate body. Some may not like it, but I think this looks really good in size. This model comes with an all new large hammer. This is huge, it's really good. It surprised me, and I don't think I've ever seen something so big. You get some cool blue parts to make the backpacks fly over her when she's posed. There's also a little drone. However, something that you will need to note is that even though it does have a hole in the back so you can make it suspend it with a stand, you only get one stand, so you can't actually do that without buying your own. As part of the Megami Device series, the model consists of a base body designed by Masaki Apsy and a variety of unique armor and weapons. So following on what I was saying, this is now the shortest of all the Megami Device figures, and for me this somehow works really well, especially with the weapons in the correct scale. Aika will measure about 16 centimeters when tall, and that will include the base. It's quite a thick box, meaning that this kit is about 400 parts when you actually bulk her up with the armour. You get 3 different pre-printed face parts, all look super cute. I don't normally like the ones where the eyes are closed, but I think this one actually looks pretty good. You get the SP Gear 2, which as seen here, can be just a white halo around her, or actually pulled out to expose the yellow plastic. I don't think I would ever have it without exposing that plastic. The decals are slim, but do allow you to add some marks and also customize your own face, and obviously a guide for placement and painting. The kit includes a variety of weapons, so like the large hammer I was talking about, the Twinkle Bouquet MK3, and that will need special hands so you can actually hold it. It's quite heavy. But I like that they've done that and they've made the hands more sturdy, because with normal hands you just wouldn't be able to do this. As with most of the girl kits I've built, especially the Megami Device kits, this model can be constructed with her signature armed mode or an unarmed mode. This is really difficult because then you have so many spare parts. You think you're like actually type of not using the whole kit, but I think most people would probably display an armor. I actually haven't put the armored arms on whilst shooting this because I don't think they look as good, to be honest. The kit includes a variety of translucent effect parts to recreate flying or shooting poses. The muzzle flash parts are really cool. You can take the end of the gun off and put another one on that allows you to have that explosion. The blue plastic is really nice. Kotobukiya included some promo pics with these parts, and obviously they look great, but that's not actually possible in reality. To make it with those drones flying in the back, you'd have to, I don't know, use Photoshop. As always, the model is equipped with several 3mm connection points, making it compatible with all the existing other stuff, MSG, frame arms girls, all that. So as for articulation, there are, well, many different legs and arm parts. Just for the general unarmoured ones, you know, it's very simple. It's pretty much exactly like any other Megami device. These are the armoured arms, because I haven't used them. Pretty similar there too. I've got some panel lining on the side there that you could easily put some nice colour on. Moving to the drone, the only thing it can do is move this little back bit up and down a bit. And these wings come out if you've got big enough nails, but ugh, there you go. Yeah, these wings come out, but they're really hard to come out once, you know, you've pushed them in, if you get what I mean. There's also a hole on the back for the stand that you do not get. This normal hairpiece is just... well, that's it. Now for her, I think it will be easy if I take the back off. So the head moves really nicely. It's nice and stiff as well, so it means that you can keep the pose. And let's take that. The gun. Obviously you can rotate this flash piece, but nothing else. That's just all static. The unarmoured arms are very simple, but likewise they are nice and poseable, and you get a choice of hands. So one's like this with the ball joint in it, and the others like this that have less posability but are much more sturdy. Moving down, look at that, the midriff is amazing. Real good flexibility, likewise with the legs, even with that frilly skirt, it's very good. The knees, not so much. These armour pieces do limit some movement, to be quite honest. And the armoured shoes just go up and down, they will not go side to side. These bits move slightly, the wing bits will not, but yeah, it's quite nice. It's all in all very posable, very sturdy. Okay, moving on. So this whole apparatus here, now the SP Gear has these amazing hinges which allow you to fold everything in like so, if you take the peg out. So you can have it like this, or you can move it out, and you've got to do it balanced so it's not like it's, you know, space. You've got to space it out, and I'm really bad at doing this. But you get the idea. I got it right before, but this time it's a bit hard. These, what can I call them? Drones, I guess. Tell me if I'm wrong. They do nothing, but they are on this nice blue stand, and you know, so you can place them anywhere around her. And finally, articulation for this bad boy is utterly non-existent. But as I say, these are the fixed hands that are crazy sturdy, and that is needed because this thing, you know, if I hold it there, you can tell that it's slightly bending. It's incredibly heavy. So that is one of the first times I've seen them do this type of fixed arm that's actually two separate parts, or fixed hand rather. But all in all, that is it. I guess I can show you a bit closer up on this muzzle. So you've got one without any indentation for the flash part and one with. And obviously that goes round. But that's about it for articulation. Well, in ending, it's such a great kit. I think Kotobukiya has really started to get better than the normal plastic model grade. The kit is so posable, it's very sturdy, and I'm impressed with that. The SP Gear was a sweet thing. I love how it expands. The weapons are more than expected and look really nice and proportionate. I know I like it better when the girl's features aren't exaggerated so much. The face selection is great, and it's more natural than I think than with a lot of other kits. And I'm sorry, this is probably why it's already sold out, but we wanted to show it off and show how Kotobukiya has really truly progressed. And since I've been at HLJ, I think this is, you know, much better than what it started to be. So don't worry, there are plenty to come, and thanks for watching this review.